Hey guys, Diesel here, doing another video here on the Great Farming Simulator. Uh, and yes, I am in Midwest Horizons again. But for the news of the channel, this is going to be our new Let's Play. I know I still need to finish up with, or continue on with the Let's Play on, uh, what is it? Ravenport. Yeah. But I honestly have not been on that map in a while. And I've been more on this map than anything else right now. So, um, basically, this is a map of this save here that I'm playing on. Is basically a save I've been playing on for the last few days now, or the last few times I've been on Farm Sim. So basically, I mean, I own a good bit. I've been working a lot of hours into this save here, but I don't have a whole lot of equipment. So, um, as we could, I'll get into my garage. Say I got me a 7250 case tractor mod. This tractor is a mod, and it's a very good mod. You can get the little road crop tires and stuff like that, which I like. Um, I basically have that for moving stuff around in the yard and everything. I also have a front end loader attacher with it. Um, two case magnums for auger wagons. Um, I got this Optum, just to not have the big full size like Magnum, but a little smaller, for little extra side things. Then I got two 600 buds and then one 450. Um, I got which basically those buds do plowing and seeding. One 600 stays on the plow. The other two, the other 600 and the 450 do the seeding. So, and then I got me a heavy hauling truck to haul the equipment from the shop to the farm. And then I got two trucks here, two of the warrior trucks to haul crop from the fields out of the auger wagons back to the farm. Then I got two case axle flow. This is a mod, so I actually have the 8240 series axle flow harvester. Um, I didn't want the biggest one, but I also didn't want that smallest one either to start off with. So I actually upgraded because I was using a different case harvester that I have as a mod, which I'll show you the guys that in a second. And then I got the Case Titan, which I got it because it can spread 18 meters wide with lime. So, which I think is a little more than the actual lime pole long. And then I got the Brute, um, which actually Black Sheep Modding is supposed to be coming out with a version of his own and stuff, and it's supposed to be, it actually is going to be a little better than this version. So, but I got this one for now. I got the front end loader because I'm basically been using it and one other mod I have for getting rid of trees that I was wanting to get rid of and stuff. So, and now I got my two pickups, the John Deere Gator, and then there's my trailers. And I basically have two of these air carts, and then I got one seeder, one drill, and then I got a manure spreader. So I do have a buy point for manure, and this is the mod that I was using for the front end loader. You could basically have it hold up to 75,000 liters of wood chips in it before it needs to be unloaded, but you can actually go more than that. It just basically won't add any more wood chips, but it won't pilot them up either, needless to say, so it just all disappears. Um, yeah. Most of the stuff I got that I'm using right now is our mods, so, um, but for the most part, you know, done pretty decent with everything. So, um, the other case mod I was using was this one. I managed to find this one right here. Somebody had kind of converted their own little version of this harvester from 17. So basically all there is the change on it is standard and wide tires. That's it. The interior is just bleh, basically. I mean, to put it nicely, it's just crap. Um, but that's what I kind of started off with after I sold the. Because I've actually changed harvesters 3 times now. I did start off with the basic harvester that was on here whenever you start off on this map, which is the T560. I had actually bought a second one as that one as well. And then, you know, I bought a few more John Deere's at the time and everything because I was going to use the start and stuff. And then I'm like, I just want to kind of have something a little bigger head. And so I went up to that one. So, but yeah, that's what I started off with and everything. So, trying to think. Oh yeah, 18 meters was the line spreading on that Case Titan. Yeah, it's more than that one. That one's 12 meters. So that one's 36 meters, but that only does fertilizer. And then of course these two here go wider, but I do not own those vehicles. So, anyways, so what we're gonna do, which I do own, 17, 73, 16, 15. I basically ain't worried about it all because basically where them buildings are right there is where field 15 is. So, but just got finished plowing 16 the other day when I was on here. 81 and 78. I'm still harvesting. Field 8 still needs to be harvested, and 17 needs to be harvested. So, and I got a little more. There's at least one more pass on each one, I think, left to do, and then basically the 81 and 78 will be done. 13 and 12 has been plowed, and I actually combined them together. And basically, I'm going to combine field 10, 81, and 78 together whenever I get completely done with it. And I'm going to do the same thing with field 9 and 8 when I get 8 harvested. So, but, yeah, right there, as you can see, there's field 17. I done harvested this field up here when I first started on this game, and then there's a big grass field there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go through, where is my harvesters? Oh yeah. Now this harvester here is working on a little bit that it missed because where there's sitting water in the fields. It missed all this right here. So this harvester here, for an explanation on how the truck's like that is, I was dozing, basically. So, but anyways, and see, I'm gonna fix that water problem right there in that field as well. So we'll get to that too. But that field there is done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold up the corn header, and we're gonna come over to field 9 and get started on field 9. And also, not 9, 8. Sheesh. Field 9 and 10 were the first 2 fields I plowed because it had sugar beets in it, I think. So, and I don't really do root crops. I don't ever do root crops, truthfully. They're just too time consuming and actually too annoying for me. So, but we're gonna come over here and which way do I want to go? I guess it'll be best to go this direction. So, but back to what I was gonna say though. And now we'll have to cut that tree down too. The only, before I get back to that, because basically what I was going to talk about is more on this field here that I'm about to harvest. The only thing I don't like about this harvester mod is the brakes. I'll show you why in a second. Okay, see, I'm up to 6 miles an hour. I stop. Oh wait, hold on. Let me turn it off. Okay, I think it does it in reverse. Yeah, see how it does that little bit of stopping right there before it actually stops? See, I'm going 11 miles an hour and it gets about 3 and then slowly. I hate that. I honestly hate that about this mod. And I've tried everything to fix that. Like, I've changed the braking in the on the actual mod file, and it really didn't do anything. I mean, it made the braking originally did suck. I mean, it would take a good bit for the braking to start, you know, before the braking took effect really good. And so, I mean, I kind of fixed that, but it still has that last little slowdown, and it irritates me because that whenever the worker stops, basically, the worker misses about a little bit of crop. So I'm actually going to back this truck up right in here. So, sorry that it's loud. I had to zoom out from the truck. I did turn the volume down before I started recording as well. So, but we're going to park this here. What I'm going to do real quick with this is trying to see where that tractor's at. I'm just going to bring this down here close to this spot here. And I'm also going to show you guys too what you have to do to get rid of the standing water in fields and stuff. I think I talked about it in a previous video where I was telling, you know, first showed off this map and everything. So, I'll actually get to show you guys in this video, in our first Let's Play video on this map of it. So, and the reason why there's a big mound right there, a big hump, hill, whatever you want to say. And there's also another one in this field now, which I'll explain in a second. But that part, the reason why I'm having to explain it separately is because the gnat part, there's actually like a little, it's some type of stake, but normally around them stakes, there's been water that I've seen. And, field 9 right here actually had one down there on the far end. And I actually raised the ground up enough so it's under the ground and not, you know, obstructing my workers. So that's the reason why there's a hump slash mound of dirt right there randomly. I need to fix it, you know, kind of fix the edges, like raise the ground a little bit on the edges and then smooth it out. But you know, I'm waiting until everything's completely done with these fields before I do any more of that, so that way I could just have the plow over here constantly. When I get this done, I'm going to go back to this big bud here. Alright. I think I got a little bit left to finish up on this field. And on that far edge here too as well. But basically, just wait. There's another hump over there as well. there's no easy way to just saying it. It's just a hump slash mound of dirt. Um, but it's on this side of the field, right down there at the end of that road. That's actually a makeshift road that I made, and it actually took me about an hour and a half, I think, to make it. Probably took a little longer, but basically there was a big stand of trees that was right through there, and so I needed a road to kind of be a shortcut to those fields down there, like field 78 and 81. And so I went ahead and started cutting the trees and everything, and basically the trees were, which we'll get over here. Basically the trees were about to here. So I mean I cut from basically where the bud is, from right here, all the way over to where the trees are now. I've cut that many trees and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and fold this up. So, because we're actually going to get started plowing on. I want to have a worker do most of the plowing on these fields, but there will be areas that I will have to plow myself. So that's why I just let the worker go and do what he needs to do and be done with it. But yeah, right here, all this right here was raised up because there was a creek. It kind of ended out right about, let me show you where it ended. Right about in here, and then it was nothing but like rocks and an empty bed. And the reason why I had to raise it higher than the rocks is way higher. Well, it's actually a good bit higher than the rocks, is because of the fact that there's these little plants inside of the creek or whatever that don't go away whenever you flatten the ground or raise the ground or, you know, change the paint the ground. They don't go away. So that was the whole. Did I miss a piece? Okay, I was wanting to check, but so yeah. And this plow, technically it's a cultivator, but it's a mod where somebody made it, the scripts for it to be a plow, and it is such a lifesaver. Even though, yeah, don't really work good with small fields, but you know, this plow's been a whole lifesaver for me on a lot of occasions and stuff. So, but we're gonna get a worker to do that. Yeah, there was a little patch of water right here in the grass area. And speaking of that, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that. But yeah, you can see the water right there, right underneath sculpting, right there. The only way you could fix that is, oh, wrong button. Basically come over here. See, it won't let you deform that or change that terrain. But I'm basically going to make it level with right here where I just done that. And then it's basically going to raise it up a little bit. And so, and then all you have to worry about doing is smoothing everything out. And that's it. So basically, you've gotten rid of the water. See? There's no water there now. That's all you got to do, really. So, there's some of these places that I've already done and fixed that I'm just trying to kind of flatten out and everything. So, Oh yeah, right here. Just kind of smooth. Because I try to make sure that the edges are smooth on it, so that way it's not too ferocious of a bump whenever, you know, a plow or harvester or something goes over it. So, oh, he's got one little thing left. So, yep, there goes the worker. I do want to work up to getting at least one 747 Big Bud for eventually. A lot of this is basically how I was able to get all this is basically a lot of taking loans out and basically I did add a little money in, but it was just to get the essential equipment I needed, and also selling a lot of equipment. I'm gonna regret showing you guys this, but yeah, see, sold vehicles between the Monday and the day. That's what over $3 million worth. So I mean, it's a good bit, good chunk of money. And then see 3.2. Basically, the amount of money I made from selling the vehicles and everything that I had, even after all that $6.3 million worth of new vehicles. Basically, the vehicles I sold have basically bought me all my land. So, and like I said, I did go in and add some money in, but I didn't go crazy with it. So, as you can see right now, though, I still got a $600,000 loan I need to pay off. So I'm gonna try to pay that off before I even think about getting a Big Bud. So, or the 747 Big Bud. I may see if they can lease one to us for us to demo. That way we can see how it does with the planting and everything like that, or the plowing. Now, if we do end up getting one, we'll have to save up money for also getting a bigger seed cart, bigger seeder. So, if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm going to try to top this off. And then, and another thing I don't like about this harvester mod is how the steps right up here to go into the cab is. Because basically, the steps stays angled. But yeah, see how the harvester slides forward a little bit? Yeah, I don't like it. Come on, truck, come on, truck, come on, speed up, speed up, speed up. I want to get down there before that harvester takes off after it fills up. Doubt I'm going to make it. Oh, doubt it. Doubt it. Doubt it. You can tell whenever that header starts going down. Oh, we barely missed it. Oh well. And I know it's not going to fill us up yet, so I know it's going to fill up the first portion here, but so far out of this one field, which what field? Field 81. We haven't sold any, and it's 68.86 acres. What do I do with that one picture that I had? Let's see. I need to write down what fields it on. Start off lowest to highest. So 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I know I should have done, I actually should do this off camera, but I'm curious about it. 16, 17. Now we jump up to 73, 78, and 81. Where's 81? So that is 68, 8, 6. Let's see. Hagesfield 73 is 20, just barely over 20 acres. I mean, that's still a decent sized field. Don't you guys think? And yes, from what I'm looking at, like I said in the previous video, the maker of this map basically has a kind of like a chart that shows what the acreage is of each field and stuff. It also shows the hectares of a field, I think that's what it's called. The HA, I don't know that one much, but I know acres pretty good. So but the reason why I'm wanting to do the acres thing is and I want to go unload this wheat from this harvester down here on Harvester D straight into the trailer. But basically, and help her eyes full, that's great too. But basically, like, we can find out how many, how much crop we're getting an acre. So go to volume, because I actually have an app that I use to determine the volume and stuff that I use on here a lot. So okay, we're gonna we gotta back up. So, but yeah, see how the ladder, it just basically doesn't grow out. I even put on tracks for this thing and it still does the same thing. That's the other thing I don't like about it. But the main thing I don't like about this harvester mod is the braking. But anyways, okay, so we got 233 plus 62. Wait a second. Yeah. Damn. 62613. So we basically got 295,628 liters of wheat out of this one field. Six what? 28? 36. So basically we got out of this one field 8,389.21 bushels of wheat. So that's not too bad. So what we'll do is take that divide that by, this is field 81, correct? Yes. 68 So basically we're getting about 121.83 bushels an acre. Very good. So, what we'll have to do is, we are going to have to keep on. I need to fix that out too. I need to smooth that out. See, it's kind of hard in that camera view to figure out, you know, where the humps still are and from where you've changed the ground. So, yeah, you basically gotta take the guess and go with it. That's why it's best once you do that kind of stuff. It's best to just kind of come to the field in a vehicle and look. So, but yeah, you can see that little bit of weed there. So, but what we're gonna do now is take this harvester to field 17. I want to empty out the last bit of wheat that we have in here into the silos up here. There we go. My brain didn't want to work, so I will get that done, get that started up, and then I'll probably end up calling it a night, because it is 2 in the morning and I got work tomorrow. That's another reason why it's taking me so long to do this video, because I've been wanting to do this video, but I was actually dozing earlier, so yeah. But yeah, so I'm just, and basically, if you need a shed, if you don't have that much equipment and stuff, you need just one big shed for everything. That shed right there is a good mod to get. So, just letting you guys know. Oh no, I passed the silos. And those well, actually no, that's different. The silos there and the barn over there for service, and then the actual shed itself, they come in packs. So I just don't remember the name of the packs, mod packs. So, but yeah, I want to try not to keep these videos too. I'm not going to try to keep them, you know, have them boring or anything like that. But as you guys all know, I don't have no editing software for anything and stuff, so you just gonna have to see me actually farm, and I mean that's the way it's gotta be. I mean, I hate it for you guys. I honestly do it while I'm here. I'm thinking about it. But I honestly do wish I could and you get to watch me roll away. But I honestly do wish I could, you know, do all that editing stuff and, you know, speed things up. I honestly do. And it makes me feel bad that I can't, because I don't have that stuff and I don't know how to do it. So for everybody that actually sticks it out and watches the whole video and everything and thinks this is entertaining, I do really appreciate it. So, but to me, I like to grind. I like to work. You know, I grew up around, I actually did grow up kind of around semi-farming, you could say. I mean, my grandpa had a tractor, he had a plow, and he always went and made a garden. But, I mean, it wasn't a gigantic garden. I mean, it was a decent garden, so. But he didn't grow like wheat or anything like that, so. But, you know, I've kind of been around a tractor my whole life up until about a handful of years ago. I can't remember how long it's been, but he actually ended up selling his tractor because he couldn't use it. He couldn't use it because of the way his back and everything is. He's got some type of cancer in his back, and he has limited mobility and all that, like stuff like that. I mean, he still gets around. He's in a wheelchair and everything like that. He can still walk with his legs and a cane and everything, but you know, he can't climb up on things like he used to, or lift things like he used to, and everything like that. So yeah, but I still love him. So. But yeah. And he used to, I think it was right before I was born, actually. He actually had some cattle. So, but, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this auger trailer back over there to that field for that harvester. And then, probably what we'll do is go and unload the harvester over here with corn. And then we'll switch to the Big Bud and watch the Big Bud work, and we'll end the video. So, see, that plow mod is so perfect because that is coming along great. Now with the 747 Big Bud, I do know, because I've used it so much on the other maps and everything, it'll pull that plow at its max speed of 19 miles an hour. No problems at all. So that's one reason why I'm really thinking about getting one. I don't know, I may take out another loan just to get one. I'm thinking about it. So, and since really nobody comments on, you know, my videos about what I should do and whatnot, you know, I'm not really going to worry about asking that. I mean, y'all can leave comments and stuff, but I'll probably end up deciding before the next video and getting it. But like I said before, with doing this Let's Play on this save, we'll be doing a lot of off-screen, because basically whenever I'm not making videos or anything like that, I'm basically going to be playing on this map regardless. So because this is basically my go-to map on here now. This is my go-to save now. But yeah. Now, it looks like he's gonna be full too here in a minute. Let me check. Oh no, never mind. Okay. The worker left the beacons on after I fired him. So yeah, we're going to come over here and we're going to unload this harvester here. Oh, and back to what I was saying about this field. I want to get rid of those trees and everything and level out that little portion of land there and just basically add that into the field. That's what I want to do. But there'll still be a spot, you can see right here, almost right under the 8, that I can't do because there's actually an actual building there. So, but anyways, yeah. So, but I really hope that a lot of you guys have actually gotten this map and tried it out and everything. It's a really good map. I've enjoyed being on it. I honestly can't wait for the Northwest Texas map, I think it is. I should have went up through there along that creek and gotten that. So actually, the smaller case harvester I had earlier, or had before on this save, he actually got stuck on field 16 harvesting. So, alright. Now with that being done, we're going to cover that up. Well, no, we'll just leave it there. We're going to turn that off. We're going to go back. And here's the Big Bud doing work. We all love Big Buds. Sad though that they don't make them no more, I don't think. But it'd be nice if they did. Still, you know, kept the same concept and still made them the same way and everything. Be cool. But probably be so expensive nobody would probably be able to buy them though. So, but yep. So basically, once it gets this field plowed, I'll kind of give you the rundown of at least what I'll be doing next time I get on here tomorrow and play on here. I might do a video, might not. I don't know yet. But basically, I'm going to finish up this field later on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this field and that field and get all the parts that I've had to redo the land stuff for. Get them plowed, and then basically get the rest of that field over there plowed on field 81 and get it all ready for lime, because I do believe yes, all of it will need lime, so we'll get that going. And like I said, I do have that lime spreader. It's actually right over here. Right here's that lime spreader. So, and then also here's that one Magnum. See, I like those wheels. I like that setup. It's very nice. But yeah, and here's my 450 Big Bud. And then here's my other 600. And then of course you guys seen the 600 out here in the field. So I've already gotten 3 hours on it. I mean, I bought all the equipment, all my equipment brand new. I bought so, and I did most of field 10 myself, and I done most of field 9 myself. There were a few times I did have to do a hire worker, but for the most part I've done most of it by myself. But so yeah, we're gonna leave it here with the Big Bud in the field plowing, and like I said, I'm hoping that I will be able to do some simultaneous videos soon. Probably on the next few of my days off, I'll probably do that. Oh, I think his cup is leaking. Anyways, I know that was random and off topic, but yeah. So I think I might do some simultaneous videos, so that way I can at least have a video up once a day at least for a few days straight, and while I build up more videos. So with that in mind, there will be some times that I'm talking, or some stuff I'm talking about, and it'll be past tense, I guess you could say. Because like basically I'll have the video done, but it'll be a few days after, or it'll be days after the video. So, but I'm gonna try to get this video uploaded tonight, let it upload into the morning and everything like that, and whenever it gets done. Yeah, definitely looking forward to making more videos on this map and everything. Don't know if I'm gonna do animals yet. I mean, there's a possibility I might do cows at least. So we'll get to that part when it gets to that point. But I hope you guys are enjoying this map. It's a really, really good American map. A lot of large fields. If you want to use a lot of the big equipment, like the Big Buds and the big seeders and all that, this is the map to do it. So, and you can let your creativity go however you want it. I mean, look at me. I'm about to connect 3 big fields together right here. Let's see. I can actually total that out to you acres wise real quick before I end the video. So there's 100. That's both all these fields combined here, and I plan on getting 77 and combining it into the fields as well, but that's later on down the road as well. But basically, so far with these 3 fields, That's 144.54 acres. So I mean it's probably close to basically 145, I would say, because I did add on that little bit up there at the top. But yeah. So we're gonna have a good bit of a big field here. So, but my plan is when I get to this planting part, it'll be wheat, and then we'll go from, in order on the cedars. So, but I've reached my 45-minute mark, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. Like I said, I will try to do some more videos later this week, preferably Wednesday. So, but like I said, I hope you guys are enjoying the content, and this is going to be our new Let's Play that I will actually be focusing on right now. I do plan on still doing some on Ravenport, but it'll probably slow coming if I even continue it. But yep, looking forward to the rest of the time with you guys on this map. So, and I hope you guys are enjoying. Until next time, happy farming.